So, Barry, Royal Albert Hall, Anthony Yarde, joint top of the bill, is against Travis Reeves. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's a decent fight for Anthony, but again, it's a fight, I think, for me, to showcase his skills once again. You know, he's on a high rating with the WBO, and he seems to be just a few fights, if not one fight, away from that coveted world title fight. So, again, I think it's a fight to showcase how good he is and that power that he has. I think Travis Reeves is a decent fighter, but not the fastest of hands, not the fastest of feet. So I think a lot of things there can be exploited by Anthony Yarde.
So, show me then, Anthony Yarde's strengths. What are his main strengths as a fighter?
Well, obviously, it's all about his power.
Yeah.
And so, mainly the right hand, let's be honest. But for me, and that's the obvious strength. But for me, his strength, and I keep saying it every time in commentary, is his patience. Now, he gets fighters out there very early, but he doesn't rush his work. So he's not all over you like a lunatic, swinging like a nutter. He takes his time. He's judging the distance with that front foot. He's seeing how close he is. He's seeing if you can hit him. He has a little shoulder turn. He sits on the back foot. He's protecting his face there from the hook and the jab with the right hand. But he's always looking. He's flicking up with the jab there like that, so it's hard to defend against. But he's looking for that big right hand over the top. And he waits until he's in distance. He doesn't rush. And he looks for you, and he puts you under pressure, and he makes you panic. And then you throw when you don't want to throw, and that's when he comes in with the big shots. So I think that's, for me, that's his biggest strength, is his patience, and how he's not looking to just bowl through you.
And not only has he got a good jab, good right hand, he's got a good hook as well. He can throw the right uppercut. And I actually seen Travis Reeves' last contest, contest against the good German, Karo Murat.
That's right,
when he fought him over 12 rounds. And he tends to be very, very low. And he's looking for the jab here. Do you think then Anthony Yarde has got to bring that right uppercut through the middle, maybe finish on the hook?
I do, but I think what Yarde does very well is also, he takes a little step back. So I think this fella will come at him nice and low.
If he's coming like this...
and he'll try and smother his work. So he'll think he's close there. And if he hits him to the body, he can take that, that's fine. When he comes with that right hand, he takes a little step back, Yarde. Now, he doesn't jump back. He just takes a little step, leans on the back like that, and then jumps back in. And I think that's where he gets that judgment of the distance right. That's where he works out early in the fight. When he's walking on, it looks like he's doing nothing. He's working out where the distance is, where your feet are going, how close you're going to be, to your range, and then he can go back.
He seems very confident on his front foot. He sort of pressuриses his fighters all the time with the jab, doesn't he? Looking for the big shot. I think he's got good head movement as well, moving away from punches. But obviously, he's trying to set up his power shots. Those are the ones.
Of course, he wants to get you in on the ropes in the corner, a little bit square, so then he can get that uppercut. He can throw that big right hand over the top, and he can bully you. And also, when your back's on the rope, it's hard to fire back with any sort of weight on your punches because you can't push off your back leg. So he gets you where he wants you, and then he pushes forward. And obviously, with that forward momentum, he gets more leverage on his shots, and that's where he needs you.
Now, what about Travis Reeves in terms of... I've looked at him, fairly wide stance, like I say, works to the body. What's he got to do? Has he got to be looking to get close and then whipping the shots over the top and bringing them up underneath?
Well, I think that overhand right's going to be the key. So if it does come nice and low, and I think he needs the jab, so he needs to either jab up and down or down and up, whichever way he goes by. He needs to vary that left hand, and then, because he's low, dip that head over the left side of your left leg like this, and throw that right hand over the top.
Whipping the shot.
And that's what he needs to do. He needs to throw that right hand over the top like that, stay nice and low, then he can come back with the left hook.
And get close to Yarde, smother him maybe?
Well, he has to smother Yarde, so I think that's the whole idea. Because Yarde will turn, and he'll turn to the side, it makes it difficult to throw a right hand up. Because he turns that way, like this, and he has that little shoulder roll. No, you teach anybody to throw that right hand up like that, but it's going to be difficult because Reeves is so short, so he needs to curl, lift the elbow up, and come and chop down with it.
Chop down with it.
And obviously, because Yarde's body's turned, then he's open for that left hook. That would be the idea for Reeves. I find it very difficult because his legs are so wide that he closes the gap quick enough.
I think it's a tough fight for...
It's a massive fight, but it's an opportunity for him because he gate crashes the world ratings. He gets on a big platform, and he beats a guy that everyone's talking about who might possibly be the next big thing. So I think for him, it's a no-brainer for taking the fight. It leapfrogs you right to the front of the queue of a world title shot.